TaleBot. Create custom stories for kids.
Drew and the Midnight Quest in Manhattan. A special bedtime story for Drew. Once upon a twinkling night in bustling Manhattan, young Drew peered out his window at the shimmering city. He was a boy with a mop of curly hair, eyes filled with wonder, and an adventurous heart. Drew lived in an apartment nestled among the sky-kissing buildings, where the buzz of the city was like a lullaby that whispered stories of mystery and magic. One evening, as Drew's parents tucked him in, they bestowed upon him a special task. "Drew," they said with a smile, "you are growing so responsible. We trust you to take care of our precious plant while we're gone tonight. Remember to give it just enough water before bed." Drew nodded earnestly, filled with pride at his important job. Snuggled under his quilt, Drew's thoughts swirled with dreams of responsibility and care. But as the city clock chimed midnight, a peculiar sound tiptoed through the air, a giggle so soft it could have been the flutter of butterfly wings. Drew's eyes fluttered open, and he saw a sight most curious. There, standing on his desk, was a baby, but no ordinary one. This baby was dressed in a suit, wore tiny glasses, and carried a briefcase twice his size. He was known in whispers among children as the Big Boss Baby. "Hello, Drew," exclaimed Big Boss Baby. "I've a task most urgent and only you can help. Manhattan's magic hour is upon us, where every toy, every tree, even the stars above, awaken to sort out their problems before the humans arise. But tonight, they're all in a tizzy, and only a child pure of heart and full of responsibility can set things right. Will you take on this quest?" Drew's heart swelled with excitement. He nodded, leaping out of bed, forgetting for a moment about the plant he had promised to care for. "I'm ready." With a snap of Big Boss Baby's fingers, the room transformed. Drew's toy car grew until it was just the right size for a boy and a baby boss. They hopped in, the engine purring like a kitten, and zoomed out into the city that never sleeps, now more awake than ever. Their first stop was Central Park, where the playground slide was in distress. "I'm so tired of only one way down," the slide lamented.
TaleBot. Tailor-made tales for your child's dreams.
Drew thought hard, his imagination spinning like a carousel. Then, with a twist here and a turn there, he redesigned the slide so that there were loops and swirls and even a little jump at the end. The slide giggled with joy, and the toys cheered. Responsibility, Drew learned, was about finding creative solutions. As the night wore on, Drew and Big Boss Baby visited the New York Public Library, where the books were bickering over which was the most interesting. Drew listened to each book, then gathered them in a circle. "Every story is unique," he told them, "just like each of us." The books settled down, their pages whispering apologies. Being responsible meant respecting everyone's differences. Time ticked away, and the city's magic hour was nearing its end. Drew and Big Boss Baby had accomplished much, but Drew's heart began to feel heavy. He remembered the plant, alone and unwatered. He had been so caught up in the adventure that he had forgotten his first responsibility. With a heavy heart, Drew explained his worry to Big Boss Baby. "I need to go back. I promised to take care of something important," he said, thinking of the plant that depended on him. Big Boss Baby nodded wisely. "That, Drew, is the truest test of responsibility. It's not just about saving the day in grand adventures, but also about remembering the small promises you make." Zooming back to his apartment as the sunrise painted the sky in pinks and oranges, Drew rushed to his plant. He gave it water, whispering an apology. The plant seemed to perk up, as if it understood. Drew's parents returned home to find him asleep, curled up in his chair, with the plant glowing green and healthy by his side. They knew nothing of Drew's midnight quest, but they could see the growth in their son, the responsibility that had taken root in his heart. And so, Drew's adventure taught him that responsibility is a mix of courage, creativity, and caring for the little things. That night, Drew drifted to sleep, his dreams filled with the enchanting city and the knowledge that even the smallest act of responsibility can make a big difference in the world of magic and the world of humans. The end.
Created by a kid and their parent using TaleBot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.